Welcome to Master 2255 English Phrasal Verbs, complete course with 150 categories for fluency. This course is your ultimate resource for mastering phrasal verbs in every context. Today, we're diving into the 25th category, phrasal verbs for crime and justice. Speak like a detective. These verbs are essential for discussing investigations, criminal activities, and law enforcement scenarios. Let's get started. First, let's talk about break in. This phrasal verb refers to entering a building illegally, often to commit a crime. For example, the thieves broke in through the back door, or someone tried to break in last night. Next is hold up. This means to rob someone or a place, often with the use of force or threats. You might hear, the bank was held up by two armed men, or he held up a convenience store and escaped. Run away is used when someone escapes or leaves a place, often to avoid punishment. For instance, the suspect ran away before the police arrived, or the children ran away from home. Turn in refers to surrendering someone to the authorities or voluntarily going to the police. You could say, he decided to turn himself into the police, or the criminal was turned in by a neighbor. Get away with means to escape without being caught or punished for wrongdoing. For example, he got away with stealing money from the safe, or she thought she could get away with lying, but the truth came out. Look into describes investigating or examining something closely. You might say, the detectives are looking into the case, or they're looking into the disappearance of valuable documents. Lock up means to imprison someone or secure a place. For instance, the suspect was locked up after the trial. Or don't forget to lock up the house before leaving. Break out refers to escaping from a place, often prison. You could say, the prisoners broke out during the night, or a famous criminal broke out of jail last year. Set up can mean to frame someone or trick them into appearing guilty. For example, the gang set him up to take the blame, or he claimed he was set up and wasn't involved in the crime. Do away with means to eliminate or get rid of something or someone. For instance, the new policy aims to do away with corruption, or they did away with the evidence to avoid suspicion. Come forward is used when someone volunteers information, often to help an investigation. You might hear, the witness came forward with new evidence, or no one has come forward to claim responsibility. Track down means to find someone or something after a long search. For example, the police tracked down the suspect in another city, or they tracked down the stolen car. Beat up refers to physically attacking someone. For instance, the victim was beaten up by a gang, or he beat up the man who tried to rob him. Bring in is often used when the police arrest or bring someone to the station for questioning. You could say, the police brought in several suspects for questioning, or they brought him in for further investigation. Finally, back down means to withdraw from a position or stop demanding something, often in a confrontation. For example, the suspect refused to back down during the negotiation, or the gang backed down when they saw the police arriving. These phrasal verbs are perfect for describing crime and justice scenarios, whether in real life or fiction. Practice using them in sentences about investigations or legal situations, and they'll soon become second nature. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next lesson.